All right, welcome to Habit Stacker. Want to give you a tutorial of the app all the way through so you understand where everything is. So, starting on the very left, you got your inner circle. This is where your friends are going to be. Obviously, if you want to add friends, just go to the top and hit add friends, and you can go ahead and do that. Um, Below, you're going to see for your friends their pictures. You can go ahead and hit their profiles if you want to see a little bit more about them. You can see their badge level on the right side and how much points that they have and stuff. So it's pretty basic stuff there. This is just a good place to go to see who you are currently friends with. Now, within stats, this is where you go to see, obviously, your stats, the things you've done, so you can see, how many people are in your inner circle, how many friends you have, your points that you've racked up, the streak that you're on, how many things you've shared to your feed, the goals that you're tracking, the goals you've completed, the goals you've shared, habits you've tracked, all that good stuff, and even seeing like the average words per journal, which is always interesting just to see, how much you're writing, number of perfect days that you've had. All of this stuff is useful information. And as we go on, we're going to continue adding more to that. So make sure you keep checking stats. Now, obviously, routine is the bread and butter of this app. Now, I'm halfway through a lot of my routine for the day, but it's pretty simple the way it works. So if you come to settings, you will see that you can enter a time right here that you want that habit to be done by. So what this does is it then puts all of your habits in order based off of the time. So for me, for example, my first one is waking up on time. That's how we start habit stacking, by waking up. So that's the very first thing that I have. Next, I do my deep prayer, record podcasts, and so on and so forth. So those I've already done for the day. And then when I complete them, they go down to the bottom. And then your most pressing one is up at the top, so you always know what you need to do next. If you want to add habits, it's in the top right corner of the screen. But this is where you'll spend most of your time. If you want to check off a habit for the day, you just hit that, and then you say whether you've done it, whether you failed, skipped, or just delete because you made a mistake. So you're able to do all of that right here. Moving on to the feed. The feed is where you're going to see check-in questions from other people. You can like them, comment on them here. As you scroll down, and then also if you want to see notifications, I don't have any new ones right now, but you can come here and see those notifications. And then lastly, within more, this you want to see the profile. So the profile is where you're going to go to change things up. So you just click right beside what you want to change. You can change that text within settings. That's where you're going to handle your notifications. If you want to get premium, it's right here. Yeah, the Habit Mastery course. If you want to actually learn a lot more about it, you can come here and begin learning about how to actually build good habits and all about our system and how we do it. Help and support right here. And then if you want to send feedback, you can also do that, and all of the rest of that stuff here in the more tab. So that is an overall overview of where everything is. If you want a little bit more specifics, you can go into some of our other videos.